All right, it's about mid-January 2026, and it's been a number of months since I've been on a trip. In fact, the last one I was on was Overlanding for Warriors back in November down along the 395. 395 Junkies. Awesome fundraising event. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out. Kind of highlighted what it's all about. Time for the first new trip of the year. And this trip initially was going to be down to the Mojave area, but due to time constraints, really work constraints, it just wasn't going to be feasible with the amount of time it was going to take to get down there and back. It's about 8-9 hours one way, so that's 2 days, which would leave about a day or two to explore around. So ideally, this time of the year, the desert is better, but we pivoted and we're actually going to be going up north to the Redwoods, which I've never really been too far north where we're going. So really excited to go check that out. And on this trip is Neville, my buddy, Next Level Neville, Jeff and Noel, the Golden's Gone Wheeling, Joe and Ivy in their Bronco, and maybe our buddy Jeremy. Unfortunately, Brian and Melanie, my good friends, won't be able to make this trip, so gonna miss you guys. Really bummed you can't make it. We're excited to have my buddy join on this one. You guys know him, Mr. Fly Fisher 530 himself is joining us, so it's gonna be awesome to catch up with him and see what he's been up to. Yeah, I mean, I guess close is relative. It's, I don't know, maybe 2.5 hours up to Usal from here. We stopped along 101 along the Eel River. I think it's the South Fork of the Eel River, and this place is absolutely incredible. Not a good spot if we ever wanted to camp down here right along the beach. So with Mike and Neville and all of us put our drones up, we'll show you some shots around here in a second. We're here in Eureka, California, and just getting some gas. And we got about another, I don't know, hour and a half north up to Crescent City, and then we will be heading up on some dirt up to the camp. We are up on the ridge going up to the camp, and take a look at this view. well, we just got to camp up here. It's called the Ocean View Camp. At least that's what I'm calling it. And wait till you see this view. It's a little chilly, but what an absolutely amazing sunset we were treated to right when we got here. So just met up with Jeff and Noel, Joe and Ivy. They were out a couple days, or at least a day before us. So good to catch up with them. We're about ready to get some dinner on the fire. I think Noel's doing tri-tips tonight. I'll be doing some veggies and rice. Long day. We left the area where I live at about, I don't know, 9:30, 10. Stopped a couple times on the way, checked out a couple spots, but it was definitely worth the drive. And it's interesting, this is like my backyard, and I've never been up here before. I don't think I've been north of like Willits, or maybe Leggett, whatever it takes you over to Usall. And tonight's a moonless night. So there's a chance we might actually see the aurora tonight. What's up, buddy?
How about that?
Dude.
Hey, man.
So glad you were able to make it up onto this trip, buddy. It's been a number of months since you've been out, so I'm glad we were able to get together.
It's been a long time, so it's been awesome to be able to get out finally. It's been a long, long time since I've been out overlanded, so
good. I'm glad you're. Of course, we're at any time. And what do you think about the view?
The view is incredible. It's one of the best I think I've ever seen, especially for sunset.
Yeah.
To be able to overlook the ocean like that. I was a little worried we might have fog when we were coming up today, but this just turned out to be epic. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous view. And
the sun was setting right when we got up here too, so perfect timing.
Good job putting this spot out.
All right, buddy. We'll catch up with you in a little bit.
All right.
See you, Mike.
Good, man.
Just walking around camp here for a second. We are, you can see behind me here.
Dude, we should rent a place. That way we can take all the rooftop tents off, have the Jeep as light as possible. That way when we hit the trails, we can do anything. Done. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do the same thing. We'll get rid of all that stuff. Rooftop tent awning, take everything out of the back, and we'll go do a trail, head back to the VRBO or wherever.
All right, with my buddy Joe here. Joe, what's up, man?
Not much, just hanging out with my good buddy.
That's right. Hey, so you have this headlamp. What's this called?
It's new. It's by Coast.
I didn't believe this thing.
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and give a demo? Like, how
absolutely.
Does it,
so it's got this button back. I don't know if you can see it. I think it turns green right there, and then that's for voice command. So we can
give it a command.
Voice Coast red, Coast green, Coast blue, Coast maximum. Oof. Coast flood.
Coast
model
green.
Coast green.
No way, how come it doesn't respond to my voice?
It should.
Coast off.
There you go.
Oh. Well, good morning, guys. I'm just getting up this morning a little bit later than I had liked. It's about 7 or a little bit after. So the sun didn't start coming up till late. This is way later than I normally get up. But everybody's kind of just starting to stir right now. I haven't even made coffee. I'm just out kind of taking a walk. The sun is coming up the ridge behind me. There we go. And yeah, I think the plan is essentially just to kind of take it easy this morning. Not really sure what we're going to do. I have a bit of a route planned out for this trip, but like anything, you know, it's important to be flexible. There was some talk last night about trying to find a place to camp on the coast, which there's not really a lot of. Well, there's no, as far as I know, dispersed sites here in Northern California on the coast. So we're not far from the Oregon border. I think just maybe 15 miles. So we may, in fact, go up to Oregon and either find a campground on the beach or some dispersed camping. I didn't film much last night. We had a great dinner, tri-tips that Noelle made, and we all just kind of hung around and started talking about today. I did spend a lot of time last night with my buddy Joe, who's here. He was teaching me a lot of tips and tricks on night photography, which I've really been kind of getting into. So I'll probably post up a couple of pictures here. I'm sure for all you guys that are professionals, you'll look at it and have some critique, but that's cool. It's how you get better. So anyway, gonna go back in, make some coffee. Sorry, go back to the camp, make some coffee, some breakfast, and then figure out kind of what we're gonna do for the day. We got some YouTubers in the wild here. Mike's setting up for some, actually has some morning shots of the sunrise. Good morning, Mike.
Pretty beautiful, huh?
It's just gorgeous up here. It's still and quiet. Let me swing this around. Good morning, Kai and Cooper. Good morning. Hold on. Come here. Hey, Cooper, come here. Come here. Hey, you guys recognize this guy. That's Cooper. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. All right, so we are just packed up. It's a little bit later than we thought we were going to get going, or when we thought we were going to get going. It's about 10. We're actually going to be heading up to the Six Rivers area, wilderness area. All right, so we are on dirt right now, heading up north. Looks like it's about 60 miles on dirt today. So far, it's just kind of an easy forest trail. Really pretty out here, up in the Ponderosa Pines. Pretty wide open with forest on either side. The coast is off to the left, and then to the right, in the far distance, are some pretty large mountains.
That was a great find on that camp spot, man. You did a good job.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it was Overland Trail guys, but he had a mark. And going back, I should have watched the video to see what it looked like. And it's pretty awesome. We've been on trail for 6 miles, and it's taken us about 30 minutes, but it's not because it's difficult. It's because I'm with 2 other YouTubers, and so we are stopping and getting some amazing drone shots. This area is really beautiful. The road is just a nice, fairly smooth forest road. No ruts or washouts yet, but we're climbing. Not too high, but it's really pretty. Not what I'd expected up here. I kind of expected, I guess, really thick redwood forest, and I guess those are a little bit south of us. Some scrub brush up here, some really pretty pine, and it's kind of got that red dirt look to it. So kind of interesting. Again, never explored this area. We've seen some pretty awesome campsites. They're a little bit exposed, but been marking them this time. So I just really appreciate being out here and exploring new areas like this, and marking points to come back to, you know, when I can do a solo trip up here with my son, or maybe just a run by myself up here. You know, it's a bit of a drive, about 4.5 hours to get up here, but that's about as long as it takes me to get to Tahoe when I go, and we do that fairly often. All right, so we're on this trail back here, which is winding our way down to the Smith River. And so we stopped here because this is a absolutely amazing photo spot.
You got a little tribe.
All right, so we just made it down to the North Fork of the Smith River. This is actually a developed, well, maybe more of a primitive campground down here, but it's absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. I don't think we're gonna stay here tonight. It's still early, but this would be a pretty cool spot. You could fit, and there's nobody down here. Granted, it's a Tuesday. I'd imagine this gets probably fairly busy in the summer. But this little spot down right next to the river, you could easily fit, I don't know, 15, 20 rigs maybe. Wouldn't be a bad spot at all. Definitely marking this one. This is a spot I'll be coming back. What do you think, mister?
I tell you what, it's probably one of the prettiest sights I think I've been to.
Have you been up this way, buddy?
I've never been up this way. I mean, I've been up here this way. I've never been here.
Okay.
Like, I've driven up 101 all the way to Oregon. Oh, all the way to, all the way to Washington. But
And you did that.
first time being out like this.
Yeah. You did part of this on your bike or something, right?
Yeah, we did on the other side, but not this one. Well, they're reproducing like crazy because no one's touching them.
I'll have to ask Mike here in a little bit what they fish out of here. I don't know if it's, I don't know, salmon or trout. I'm not sure. But I would imagine that if you're an angler, this would be a place you'd want to fish.
Way to go.
All right, fly fisher, the expert here. What do they fish out of the Smith here?
This time of year would be steelhead, as long as there's not a dam below us here.
Okay.
And then trout.
Trout.
Most of the summer trout.
So not salmon.
It could be salmon too. I'm not real familiar with the Smith, but yeah, I wouldn't doubt salmon run up there too.
Well, you got to get up here, Mike, and fish this, man.
Yeah, I'd love to, man. I should have brought my rod this time. I just didn't do it.
We just crossed into Oregon on this trail. We're on the Sourdough Trail, and it's about Runs about 3 miles off the main trail that we were on. We were going to continue on straight, but got to road closed sign, and we were actually going to take that and loop around all the way back to, I think it was Gasket or Gasquet, whatever that town is.
Don't worry, Mike, I'm taking care of those on the left side for you.
But there was
Look out for the wind.
There was this little offshoot called Sourdough, and it takes us all the way down to the Smith River, and there's actually a marked camp spot down there that looks like, from the maps, it looks like it's right on the beach of the Smith. So
Boy, you're rubbing that pretty good.
so looking forward to checking that out. We may or may not camp there tonight. It's about 2:30 or 2 o'clock or so. Days are short, so don't have a lot of time. Oh, there goes my rooftop tent getting scratched. Days are short, so we don't want to be rolling into camp too late. But anyway, keep you guys updated. What started as a single trip video is turning into something bigger. The deeper we moved into this landscape, the more it felt like a place you can't sum up in just one chapter. So this is just the beginning. The first stretch of a longer story. The trail down through the forest was slick from recent rain, mud clinging to the tires, and ferns brushing along the doors as we eased our way forward. Everything felt damp, quiet, and close. The kind of air that carries the scent of earth and leaves, where sound doesn't travel far and light filters in a little softer. Places like this don't invite you to rush through them. They ask you to slow down, to notice the way the forest grows over everything, the layers of moss and bark and soil, and the time it took for this place to become exactly what it is. And honey, my wife, so I know you're not into overlanding. That's totally cool. I'm telling you, I'm taking you up here even for a day trip. You would love this area. You love your ferns, and they are everywhere. What do you think about that trail getting down, Neville?
That trail was phenomenal. You know, is that the more I travel with this crew of people, the better I get at these kinds of roads and not as scared as I used to be.
And you're such a class act, man. You're clearing branches out of the way.
Oh yeah, my big butt was like all over the place, just clearing a whole bunch of branches. This is so beautiful down here.
Awesome. Holy moly. Hold on, let me flip this around. We are down here now, walking down to the Smith River. It's probably, I don't know, 200, 300 feet from this campground area. Look at the color of that water. I bet it is cold, cold. Yeah. Can you imagine going to sleep hearing that? I don't even know if you could hear me. As tempting as it was to stay, we knew this was just one stop along the way. We'd come looking for the coast, and the day was already slipping toward evening. Out here, distance isn't measured in miles. It's measured in time, terrain, and how much daylight you have left. Every bend felt like a quiet negotiation with the clock. Eventually, dirt gave way to pavement, and the forest thinned, and the last of the light drained out of the sky. Headlights stretched down the highway, the windshield reflecting the faint glow of the dash. Somewhere ahead, the ocean waited in the dark, and we had to still find a place to sleep beside it. That part of the story comes next.